back at it. Second game of the doubleheader tonight. High School Series 1 National Tournament. Simulation Basketball Association powered by the Mulaverse. And it is your commish. Mula in the building. Can't spell simulation without MULA. That's just how it goes. And we have Kimball versus IMG Academy in a huge matchup, guys. A huge matchup. We got two of the top small forwards in the high school series facing off. One guy who's all offense, and the other guy is all defense. Gary Jack, Deshaun Nakano, mano e mano. It is going to be a tough game for both teams, but they look like they're ready to go. They're on the court, so, you know, we got to get our sliders right. Make sure everything is everything. You see what's going on here. Make sure everything is everything in this one. Here we go. Make sure everything is everything. Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Body up, sensitivity, ball security, pass speed, everything. Okay, drives, contact shot frequency. Okay, still success, 48. Got it. I'm low-key giving y'all slaughter sauce. Chill. No, I'm high-key giving y'all slaughter sauce. Actually, high-key giving y'all slaughter sauce. But we are back with another one. DJ Watts in the building. KC Robinson in the building. Jamal Owens in the building. Deshaun Nakano in the building. Yes, sir. We are ready to go. Kamari Rice Jr. getting the crowd hype. And that kid right there is one of the best point guards in the league as well. So a lot of user prospects in this matchup. Two user athletic directors. We got Jamal Owens. That's one athletic director for Kimball. And then you got Tyon Psycho T of our overseas series, athletic director of IMG Academy. Let's see who gets it done and who goes home. Nakano starts off with a three. No good. And that's what IMG does. That's what they want to do. Nice pass out to the corner. Roth trying to go on Chapman. Nothing doing there. Good defense by the 7-footer. Gary Jack with the rock. He's looking to work on Jace. No, he swings it back. Uh-oh, Gary's dancing. Gary gets it out to Mackey. Looks like they're going with a 5 out right now. Being very patient. 6 seconds left on the clock. Khalil Griffin, what do you got? Mid-range shot. Julius Chapman right there. Great defensive effort from IMG on that one. 0-all. Kamari Rice with the rock. Kamari forces it in Nakano. Almost a turnover. Nakano versus Roth. Good defense by Roth. Not too much you see Nakano go to his post game, but he tried it there to no avail. Let's see what Roth has. Roth to Ray Will to Ray Gary Jack, pardon me. Khalil Griffin gets it out to Ray Will, 3-ball off the mark. Just rims out. Nakano now. See what Nakano has. Second 3 attempt for Nakano, and that one is going to rim in. Nakano leading scorer for IMG. A lot of people thought it would be Jace Willis early in the season, but Nakano turned it on. And this is why he's one of the top small forwards. Gary Jack just forcing it. Julius Chapman says, get that out of here. Kamari Rice slowing it down. Mr. Rice, what do you got? Kamari Rice dribbling it out. Doesn't like what he's seen. He's going to set up a play now. Looks like they want to get Jace Willis open on that screen. We know Jace loves that play, but Roth just denying him. Love the defense right there. They go to Nakano. Second good look for Nakano. No good. So the sharpshooter Nakano 1 for 3 early here. However, here goes one of those big scoring droughts for Kimball that we all knew all season long plagued their offense. However, Roth being aggressive off the pick and roll, he's fouled. Josh Miranda's not happy about that. But let's see if Roth could count his pennies. First one up, and it is good. Bobbles home. 1-3 in favor of IMG Academy. Shout out to the 5 show, DJ Watts. Free throw is up and it is good. 2-3, 1 point game. The 5 show is in the building, showing support for his younger brother, Jace Harris. Backup point guard here in IMG. 3-pointers up and it is no good for Jace Willis. So IMG starting off a bit slow from the 3-point line. Gary Jack and 1. Josh Miranda picks up his second foul very early. There's only 5 fouls at the high school level. So Josh Miranda is going to have to be careful. Get this camera guy a map. Oh, I'm about to say. Free throw is up and it is good. Gary Jack knocks it down. I keep calling him Gary Jack. Yeah, it's Gary Jack. It's Gary Jackson, but. Nakano with the rock. Nakano wants the screen from Josh. Nakano, he says, I'm going to keep shooting. And Nakano might just shoot his team out this game. He is 1 for 5 tonight, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. And that is his bread and butter. He got some good looks. All of those threes were good looks. However, it is not going his way right now. Khalil Griffin with the rock. 3-pointer off the screen. And Khalil Griffin extending the range on that one. Kimball up 8-3. So after the scoring drought, Kimball picking it up, and it is IMG now who's struggling to get the ball in the rim. Very uncharacteristic of them. Nakano wants another one. And this kid say, yo, look, I got the green light, so I'm going to keep letting it go. Not sure how his teammates feel, but they must like the matchup. They must like the matchup because they are setting those screens for him early and often. Khalil Griffin with the rock. He wants the screen. Khalil Griffin. Nothing doing. 9 seconds left. Khalil Griffin skipped through. That's a dunk. That's a dunk. Anytime Khalil Griffin gets a launching pad like that and there's no defender there to help, GG's. Khalil Griffin with the slam on that one. Part in the stats. Do not pay attention. We have to simulate for matchups. Nakano, another good look. And he knocks that one down. Oh, my God. They're going to have to do something in a hurry because if they keep letting that happen, Nakano's going to make you pay. He missed a couple, but you cannot keep thinking that that is going to happen. Khalil Griffin with the rock. Pick and roll to Mackey. Mackey now with it. Nothing doing for Mackey. Gary Jack with the rock. Gary Jack off the screen. Gary Jack gets it to Roth. Roth pick and pop. Beautiful play right there. And Kimball answers back with the 3. Timeout IMG. I was about to call him JFK because that is their abbreviation, but I'm not sure why that's the abbreviation. Pardon me, guys. After the timeout, both teams switching the lineups up a bit. Still 3:19 left in this first quarter. Let me get a hashtag HS1 if you're rocking with us. Let me get a hashtag HS1 and hit that like button if you haven't already. Jace Harris checked in. Let's see what the young boy got. Irvin Daniels, another one of those guys you got to pay attention to. Davis. Jace. Jace back to Davis. They try to get Jace open on that screen. Nothing doing. Miranda with the rock. Miranda to Jace Willis. Willis. Ugly shot. Ew. Don't like that shot out of Jace Willis right there. Got to get something going better. Ooh. Almost picked him. Mackey with the rock. Mackey to Gary. Gary has Jace on him. He's looking to go. Jace, good defensive effort right there, though. Alley-oop attempt on the way, but great defense from Jace Willis. Picking that off. He looked like a safety on that one. Davis with the rock. Davis to Jace Willis. Jace off the screen. Jace gets in deep against Mackey, but Mackey with the terrific defense on the interior. Mackey, one of the stronger guys, not going to get an easy look like that over him. Gary Jack pulls the 3. No good. Gary Jack thought he had some room, but Josh Miranda so deceptive on that defensive end. Closing out, forcing an ugly shot. Still a 4-point lead for Kimball, though. Let's see what IMG could draw up. They want to get Jace Willis open. They're trying to get their shooters open, but Jace Willis off the mark. I believe that is his first or second 3 of the night. Jay's going to have to get it together if his team wants to win this. Gary Jack, a deep 3 off the dribble. Gary Jack trying to step out a bit. Jace trying to put Gary on a hip now. Good defense by Gary, though. And Chase Willis, ice cold. Gary Jack and these Kimball guys are some of the best defensive guys in the league. They probably are the best defensive team in high school, if I'm being honest. They got the most two-ways on their team. That's why they had struggle scoring. But this is the flip side of that. The flip side is guys cannot score on Kimball. Kimball can't score, but other teams cannot score on them. Defense just terrific. Irvin Daniels, step back midi, good. Nice little nifty step back there. Saw the defender going to cut him off and help. Step back quick for the midi, and I like the move. 11-13. 55 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Khalil Griffin actually got moved to PG midway through the season. He's a natural two guard, but not playing a role bad for Kimball. I mean, him playing point guard in that second half kind of led them to this playoff bid. So, well, to this national tournament bid. So, let's see how it pans out. Khalil Griffin surveying the floor. Khalil trying to put a move on. Double team coming. Khalil goes up against the double. Ill. Ugly possession right there. Now IMG should hold for the last possession. Jace Willis with the rock. Shout out to my guy Penny Ocean Ekene. My guy CC in the building. That's my brother, y'all. Big shout out to him. Jace Willis off the screen. Jace, midi on the way, off the mark. And that is how we're going to end this first quarter. SBA community, let me get those twos in the chat. Twos in the chat. So you just seen that replay right there. Khalil Griffin slamming it home. Got another one, too. Pretty good first quarter for Khalil Griffin. I was just talking about him being moved to point guard, which bolstered, Kimball in that second half of the season. We got the guys in the stands turning up. The 5 show, Penny O, JB, a.k.a. KC, J.O. All the guys here. Who else we got in here? Let me see. Drop a comment if you're here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Coming out the gate for Kimball, we got Figs, Williams, Rawson, Marbury, and Roth in the lineup. For IMG Academy, we got Kamari Rice, Jace Willis, Chapman, Irvin Daniels, and Nakano. Rawson, spin move. Rawson and Roth. Roth trying to go on a 7-footer. Nothing doing though. And Rawson, you're too small. Jace Willis got a bit size there. Christian Williams with the rock. Christian Williams, beautiful pass to Marbury. That's good vision right there. See Will. Christian Ross showing the goggles on that play. Because that was beautiful. That was beautiful passing awareness to see the help coming and make that pass. Kamari with the floater off of Christian Williams. And that's the problem with Christian Williams right there all season long. He is the worst defender on this Kimball team. And it sticks out like a wild thorn because these guys are so good defensively. Teams just literally go straight to him as soon as he's subbed in because this team is so well put together defensively. Roth with the rock. Roth to Christian Williams, but this is where Christian Williams I felt would have played a lot better. Look at the vision again. That 3 off the mark, but check out the vision from Christian Williams. Playing a lot better as a playmaker. Sometimes he forces bad shots, but when he's playing like a playmaker, he does a lot of positive things. Good defense, Irvin Daniels. I'm not sure why you didn't take it up against a smaller guy. But I know you're going to regret that one after the miss. Marbury steps out. Marbury doesn't have enough passing awareness because Christian Williams was wide open on that left wing. Marbury steps out doing too much. We're going the other way. IMG Academy ball. 13-16, guys. 6:20 left in the second quarter. Kamari Rice. Chapman surveying the floor. Chapman to Nakano. Nakano's not going to hesitate. 3-pointers up, and it is good. Now Nakano is going crazy. He hit 3 threes in the first quarter, and that is his 4th of the game. He already has 4 3-pointers in the first half. All of his buckets have been off 3-pointers. That's why this kid is so dangerous. At 6'11", he is a sharp shooter. Rawson, nice move, gets to the midi, but still a good defensive effort right there from Jace Willis. Rawson giving up size against Jace Willis, and he's not going to get the looks that he usually tries to get. Oh, God. Kamari almost went upstairs. He corrals it, though, and gets an and one. Wow. Tariq Figs definitely not happy about that one. Broken play turns into a successful play, And can Kamari Rice Jr. count his pennies on this one? Second from old-fashioned three-point play, no good after he doesn't convert on the free throw. Morris now to Rawson. Rawson surveying the floor. Rawson to Ray Williams. Ray Williams 3 lined up. Good. Ray Will makes it 19-18 in favor of Kimball. Kamari with the rock. Nakano, again. Good defense on that one, though. Christian Williams made sure he got there. Good defense by Roth and Mackey. But Julius Chapman is just too big, too strong. And that's a basket. 19-20. Morris to Ray Will in the corner. Second three, no good. Ray Will still a bit cool from the 3 line right now. Jace Willis trying to put a move on. Nothing doing, gets it to Kamari. Kamari to Nakano. Defense there though, but Nakano knocks it down again. This kid is lethal. 9 points on 3 of 7 in the first quarter. And in this third quarter, picking up right where he left off. 5 threes already. And it may just be one of those games for Deshaun Nakano here in the high school national tournament. Let's see. Nakano off the screen. Oh, they want to go to Willis now. Not a bad play. And another 3. And now here goes Prime IMG. Here is Prime IMG. This is IMG in rare form. Sharp shooting team. They want to shoot the 3 at a high rate. They want to shoot you out the gym. And now that's what they're beginning to do. This crowd is into it. Morris with the rock. Morris to Rawson. Rawson now surveying the floor. Back to Morris. Roth now. Good ball movement from Kimball, but the defense of IMG is just all over the place right now. Corner. Roth got to knock that down. Open look, and it is good. Roth stepping up big right now for Kimball Academy. Roth's second 3 of the game. Kamari Rice with the timeout. IMG says, hold up. We getting hot. They hit a little 3. Let's keep it going, though. Let's keep pushing it down there next. And let's see if Nakano could keep it up, man. Deshaun Nakano playing outstanding. One of the top 3-point shooters here in this high school series. He's putting that on display right now. About 5 threes already in this first half. Percentage not too crazy. A good percentage. But to just shoot, to just have 5 threes in the first half is like just crazy. This kid is just an outstanding shooter. Nice defense right there from Ray Will. Ray Will playing good defense, but you got to get the board. Because if you get that rebound and nobody's out there on Jace Willis, that's going to happen all the time. Big shout out to Nakano getting that rebound and locating an open man. IMG Academy up by 7. That 3-ball for IMG Academy has been their strong suit all season long. This team had the highest highs and the lowest lows as they were 5-0 to start the season. And then I believe they dropped all the way to 5-5. If it wasn't for their, if it wasn't for them winning the state championship, I believe. Wait, did they even win the state championship? I think they did. But they started off 5-5 and then went on 5. That was tough to watch. Even without being on their team, it was tough to watch. So to see this team, finally finding their groove in this tournament again. That shot off by Gary Jack. Gary Jack haven't really showed us too much on the offensive end in this one. Miranda to Davis. Davis to Willis. Willis off the screen. Nice move right there. Shot is up and it is no good. Mid-range shot. Jace Willis can knock that down, but that one off the mark. Khalil Griffin with the rock. What do you got? He got the smaller Jace on him. Let's see if he wants the ISO. Yes, he does. He says, give me this side. Good move right there, and that's why he called the isolation. He got the smaller defender on him, and look at how Khalil Griffin identified the mismatch. He said, everybody, go to the left. I got this. Ice cream. Then got a bucket over the smaller Jace Harris. Oh, my God. Jace Willis open again. Jace Willis open again off this double screen. And Jace Willis and Nakano is having a field day on Kimball once again. Good pass right there. Marbury trying to put a move on Davis. Marbury gets in deep. Marbury, what are you doing? Ew. Out of bounds. Marbury just doing too much. Lack of court awareness. Steps out of bounds for the second time. Ew. Let me get a hashtag ew in the chat. Get that guy a map. Surprised AJ Marbury wasn't subbed out for that one. What was that, guys? That was terrible. Jace Harris with the rock. Jace to Kamari. Kamari off the screen. 3-pointer on its way, and Mr. Rice clanks it off the back of the rim. Khalil Griffin with the rock. Khalil Griffin, what do you got? Oh, puts the smaller... Oh, no, passes it out, actually. Roth trying to put a move on Irvin Daniels. Irvin Daniels with the strong defense. Good pass. No, it's not. Almost stolen away, but it's going to stay here. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. IMG's ball. That was good defense right there. I mean, Kimball's ball. Thought Roth was going to force it on that one. Alley-oop attempt on the way. Beautiful play drawn up off the inbound. That was just a thing of beauty to watch. Nice quick play, and Ray Williams getting 2 more in the books with that dunk. Jace to Jace. Jace to Jace connection, and that one is all for Mr. Willis, but they got to get a hand in Jace Willis's face, man. These looks are just too open if you ask me. Khalil Griffin skipping through. No luck. Better defense from Jace Harris on that one. He's a little guy, not much he can do, but that was definitely a better effort. Jace Willis now with the rock. He wants to hold for the last shot. He has Gary Jack on him. Gary Jack, such a stout defender. But let's see if Jace Willis can make something happen. All right, hit that 8-second marker now. It's boogieing. See what they go with. Oh, he wants the ISO. He wants the ISO down the middle. He gets the foul. And Gary Jack is not happy about that. He feels like it's a bailout. Chopping it up with Ray Will for a second. And Jace Willis will be headed to the line for 2. Jace Willis at the line for 2. Let's see if he can count his pennies. 4 seconds left in this half. First one up, and it is good. Rattles home. 33-26. Free throw is up, and it is good. 2 for 2 from the line on that trip for Jace Willis. Khalil Griffin pushing it up. Gets it to Marbury. Marbury, no good. And that is how we're going to end the half. SBA community, let me get those halves in the chat. Halftime. And right now, IMG Academy slightly in control thanks to the 3-ball. No surprise. Both of these teams really doing what we thought that they would do. Kimball, playing stout defense, trying to do what they can to slow IMG down. And IMG just forcing that 3-ball. That's what we know them to do. They want to get the 3-ball going. These guys are like the Golden State Warriors. These guys want to play fast pace and shoot the ball. They want to shoot at will. That is what they do. They feel like if they get a lot of shots up, they got a better chance of winning the game, and can't fight their strategy because they went on a 5-game winning streak with the strategy. But just how you live by the gun, you die by the gun, because they went on a 5-game losing streak trying to do that same strategy. So coach looked like he's sticking with it. Roth, player of the half for Kimball, and then Deshaun Nakano, player of the half for IMG with 15 points. Nakano with a big first half, and let's see if he can continue where he left off. SBA community, let me get those 3s in the chat. 3s in the chat if you're rocking with me. 3s in the chat, SBA community. Christian Williams with the rock. Roth. Morris off the screen for Roth. He gets blocked. Nakano with the board, pushing it up. He got Kamari Rice. Kamari, ooh, good pass. Beautiful play on that one. That's how you run the floor. I told you, IMG wants to run it. They want to get shots up in a hurry, and now they have a 10-point lead. Gary Jack lines up the 3-ball, nothing doing. I like when Gary Jack is being a bit more aggressive, but to no avail right now. Jace Willis trying to work on Gary Jack. That is a tall task, Jace. Not too many people going to break him down. Kamari, 3-point attempt, no good, off the back of the rim. Kamari not the best 3-point shooter, but he can knock it down if he's open. Now, I told you, IMG wants to shoot that ball, so they're throwing it off right there with Kamari, but I'm pretty sure they'll be going back to Jace Willis and Nakano very soon. Figs trying to go up again, and Julius Chapman says, get that out of here. Julius Chapman, the freakishly long arms. One of the longest wingspans in the high school series. Almost Wemby-like with those long arms. Check out that kid's arms. Look like he can grab his own kneecaps. trying to go up on that is pretty tough. Roth, side out. Christian Williams with the rock. Christian Williams, what you got? Gets it to Morris. Morris off the screen. Morris pump fakes into the 3. Ew. Don't like that shot from Morris. And we was talking about it. This kid only has a 30-shot tendency, but he's taking shots like that. That is crazy. Willis with the rock. Willis to Chapman. Chapman and Nakano. Look, they're guarding that 3 a lot better. They're making sure. Uh-oh, big mismatch. Somebody got to help. Nobody's going to help baby food. That is baby food. You got to send the help with that right there. Julius Chapman's going to make that every time. He's having a decent night. 3 for 3, 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 emphatic blocks. Gary Jack. Figs. Figs to Williams. Williams to Morris. Morris to Williams. That's Swiss cheese. I knew it. Christian Williams struggled hitting that shot all season long. Didn't shoot it that efficient. But when it just looks that good, when he's wide open like that, catch and shoot, trust me, it is cash. I called that one before it was going in. SBA community, talk to me. Let me know who you guys got in this one. Who do you guys got coming away with the victory in this one? Drop a comment of the team that you got going home with the W in this one. Win or go home here in this high school national tournament. And boy, oh boy, we seen a crazy game earlier. And let's see if this one winds up going down the wire just like the last one. Jace Willis with the rock. Jace trying to go. Good defense right there from Gary Jack. That's why he's one of the best defenders in the league. Putting that off the glass. Biggs getting blocked by another one of the best defenders in Josh Miranda. Nakano with the rock. Chapman. Oh, I'm about to say Chapman off the dribble. Nakano deep 3. He's feeling it. And that is his first 3 of the third quarter after a hot start. But Nakano trying to pick up where he left off. That is 18 for Nakano. That's his 6th 3, I believe, of the game. Nakano just feeling it from the 3-point line right now. Almost a steal on that one. Figs trying to work on Miranda. Nice move, but Miranda says, get that out of here. You're not going to get that off, Figs, against Josh Miranda. Josh Miranda is one of the best defenders in this high school series. He can guard almost every position. Nakano with the rock. Nakano with the turnover. So that was a bit of a heat check right there for Nakano. Figs just forcing it. Figs is just forcing it, guys. Not looking good right now for Tyreek Figs. He has Miranda on him, and Miranda has him in a box. Nakano steps up 3. Ill. I didn't like that. He hesitated. Christian Williams was right under him. Even though he's taller, you know, it's still kind of hard to shoot with a guy under your feet like that. Didn't like that shot from Nakano at all, but he's hot, so why not? 3-pointer on the way. No good. From Kimball. Boy, did they need that one. And if he hits that, ooh, that would have hurt. That one would have hurt a lot. Jace Willis got a good look in transition, but nothing doing. Figs to Gary Jack. Gary Jack back to Figs. Figs has just been trying to work on Miranda, and it is not working. He is hurting his team right now. C. Ross off the screen from Roth. Nice look from C. Roth. I said C. Ross. Christian Williams. Pardon me. Christian Williams, second three of the game. And maybe Christian Williams needs a little more tick, Coach J.O., because this kid is finally playing with some type of rhythm. He's playmaking. He's knocking down his shots. Shout out to Christian Williams, man, turning it on in this one. Unfortunately, he's going to be subbed out. And Nakano is going to knock down another three-pointer. Deshaun Nakano, 7 threes here in this game, and we're only in the third quarter. This kid is lights out, and I'm telling you, the scouts are going to go crazy after seeing this performance from the 6'11 forward. Deshaun Nakano, nice move from Ray Will. And then peep the celebration, light little Euro step, but Nakano is lighting you up, Ray Will. He has 21 to your 7 right now. No need to be dancing or celebrating if I was you. Jace trying to force it against Khalil Griffin. You're not going to get that against Khalil Griffin. He's another two-way guy, Jace. Nakano tries to go up again. Ray Will right there. Way better effort from Ray Will on that one. Way better defense by Ray Will. Khalil Griffin tries to force the three. And I'm not sure what's going on with Kimball right now. Why they're forcing some of these bad shots. They're trying to make up too much ground in a short period of time. I think if they just play their game, they'll be all right, because look, if they keep taking rush shots and then IMG's getting shots like that, it is not going to hold up. Jace Willis is ice cold in this game, though. 3 for 14, guys. Only 11 points. It is a bit of a struggle for him. Quentin Mackey, nice shot off the pick and roll, and now the lead is back to single digits. So, Kimball, that's what I'm saying. Play your game. Claw back in this game. Slow it down on offense. Do not get caught up in the hype. They're playing good off that screen now. Nakano drifter. Oh, my God. This kid is just bringing out the bag. He's bringing out the bag. He is bringing out the bag. And they're setting so many screens for him. Like, I like the way that IMG offense runs, man. They truly play like the Golden State Warriors. Constant motion, getting the shooter open, like, and shooting at will. Like, sometimes that game plan has killed them. But when it's working, it's working. When their guys are hitting, that game plan truly works for them. Look at Nakano. You're not there. Okay, you know you got to close out hard on him. So now you close out hard. He pump fakes, put you on a hip, and leans off of the screen. Like, that is just beautiful work right there. And that's a beautiful play call by the coach. That's good coaching right there. Mackey with the rock. Mackey to Khalil Griffin. See what we got here. Ray Will trying to put a move on Nakano. Ray Will is a good offensive player. However, just not the best year for him. Midi on its way. Back of the rim, ill. And that was his struggle. Just struggled to find that shot this year. He has all the tools to just be such a great scorer. We've seen the potential, but just not enough. Kamari Rice, that three is off the mark, ill. Off the back of the rim. Kamari just doesn't have the touch tonight for the three ball. And Davis selling out to get a hand on that one. Christian Williams back in the game. He's been one of the few bright spots for this Kimball team, if I'm being honest. He's telling Coach J.O. he needs a little more minutes. And look, they're going right back to him. So Coach J.O. must have heard me, because they're going right back to Christian Williams. Put him back in. Khalil Griffin wants to try the three ball, but IMG is there. IMG is there. They're playing good defense. Nice move by Urban Daniels in transition. Nice little throw out dribble. Get in the lane to the launching pad, and it's a slam. 12-point game now for IMG. Khalil Griffin wants the screen. I think this is their game. Do that. Run that pick and roll with your guard, man. Khalil Griffin almost keeps it alive. Roth doesn't knock that one down. Jace Harris to Kamari Rice Jr. 13 seconds left in this quarter. Skip through the lane. No good. And we're going to the fourth quarter. IMG with a nice lead right now, but you can't count Kimball out of it. Still a whole quarter left, but Pete Nakano, this kid is tough. He is feeling it tonight, and it is hard to stop Deshaun Nakano when he is feeling it. One of the best small forwards in this high school series. And like I said, scouts will be raving about this kid for a very, very long time. Seeing a lot of fours in the chat. I truly appreciate the love. No, beautiful pass from Kamari and the little guy, Jace. Oh, God. Little guy Jace with the slam. You gotta love it. Christian Williams with the rock. Christian Williams away. Ray Will. Just trying to get that three ball going to no avail, man. Do not like Ray Will's forcing it right now. I want to see him try to go to the hole or something. Kamari trying to turn that corner. Nothing doing though. Good defense by Ray Will. That's the good thing about this IMG team. 3 seconds in a key from Chapman. That's just, I mean, that's a good thing about this Kimball team is the defense. They make it so tough. Like Kamari is, you know, a tremendous athlete, a good offensive player. He cannot do anything right now. Good take right there. And Ray Will, that's what we want to see, Ray Will. I know you're a decent three-point shooter, but you have not had that shooting touch all year long. Miranda to Willis. Willis wants the three off the mark. Good defense on that one. And Ray Will with the board. Ray Will gets it up to Gary Jack. Gary Jack skipping through. Smaller defender. Count it. 10-point game now. 6:30 left. Coach J.O. said it is now or never, and I agree with you. 6 minutes left, down 10. Come on, guys. Let's see what we got. Jace lines up the three. Back of the rim, ill. Julius Chapman keeps it alive, no. Tips it out of bounds. We're going the other way. But let's see if Kimball could trim this lead to under 10. Christian Williams in the game. Quentin Mackey as well. Kimball calls a timeout. They're going to talk things over. I've been liking this game out of Christian Williams, so I'm going to keep an eye on him. I'm going to tell you guys to keep an eye on Christian Williams as he's in this game. Deshaun Nakano, no surprise, play of the game so far, but let's see if his team can hold off and get this win. Deshaun Nakano just having himself a night. And just check that out. 3 balls galore. I think he hit 7 threes in this game so far, including that little lean-in midi. And golly, this kid just has a bag. Shout out to Shady in the building. Shady is still scouting. You know the best kept secret. You know that he used to do his write-ups, so gotta watch out for Shady. You never know when he's gonna drop an article on you. And that one is off the mark. Figs is still forcing it. Figs is getting in the game, and he is hurting his team right now. Jace Harris with the rock. Jace to Nakano. Nakano off the screen. Nakano skipped through, and Figs with the foul. Morris, pardon me, with the foul. And that was Morris that missed that shot. I said Figs. It was actually Morris, pardon me. Figs is playing bad. Morris a bit dismal right now. But Nakano headed to the line for 2. First one up, and it is good for Deshaun Nakano on that one. And let's see. Second free throw on its way for Nakano. Good. Swiss cheese, nothing but net. He gives his team a 12-point lead. And Nakano just looking like that guy right now. Khalil Griffin, thinks about the shot. Now he wants to go on Jace. Nothing doing, Jace. Khalil Griffin trying to thug Jace. Why not? Feels like he's stronger than him. And he just bullied him under the rim. Jace Willis had to foul him. Khalil Griffin just thugging Jace on that play. Now he's headed to the line for 2. Let's see if he can count his pennies. Penny stripe, super important. That free throw is good for Khalil Griffin. Khalil Griffin looked like he don't want to go home. He's like, come on, y'all, let's go. He's like, come on, let's go, y'all. Let's go, fellas. Second free throw on its way for Khalil Griffin. Knockdown. 10-point game. They can't get over this 10-point hump, though. Seems like Kimball is having trouble getting over this 10-point hump. Kamari to Nakano. Nakano off the screen. He's looking to be aggressive. I like when Nakano's being aggressive up and under. Nothing doing, though. Quentin Mackey with the good defense. Quentin Mackey, a bit of an anchor. Uh-oh. Oh, ew. Come on, Christian Williams. You was doing good. Turnover on that one. Now Nakano with the good pass in the interior. Jace tries to force it. And Gary Jack says, get that out of here. Gary Jack, just such a tough defender. If he can start to get that offense going, this kid can be a problem. Gary Jack really reminds me of like a Jimmy Butler. Can give you buckets at times, but defense is definitely his strong suit. And he's always going to compete on defense, even if his offense isn't going. Jace Willis, too easy. Mid-range look with nobody around him. I don't know what the defense was doing off that screen, and Jace Willis knocks it down. Gary Jack skipped through, tries to go with the floater, but Chapman right there. He gets his own rebound in the corner. Watch his toes. Khalil Griffin with the midi. Ew. And Nakano with the rock. Nakano surveying the floor. Nakano to Kamari. Kamari three-pointer on the way, and Kamari Rice Jr. finally gets a three to go. And Kimball is starting to draw that separation, guys. I don't know, Coach J.O. It might be getting a little ugly. Three-pointer on the way from Christian Ross. Ew. Christian Williams. Ew. Christian Williams was looking good early. Now he's looking like his old self, but IMG is definitely starting to pull away in this one. Miranda trying to put a move on Mackey. Miranda headed to the line for two. And now it is starting to fade. Life is starting to fade in the eyes of the season for Kimball Academy. It is slowly but surely starting to fade out of their grasp. Coach J.O. and this unit did all they can to make this national tourney push after winning the state championship. Didn't have the best national season, but they got in the national tournament. And let's see if they can shock the world. They're going to need a miracle at this point because they dug themselves in a bit of a hole against IMG here early. What a move by Gary Jack. Oh, my God. Put Nakano in the blender. Shook him out his shoes. Wow. Shook him right out of his shoes to hit the three ball. Gary Jack, and Gary Jack now with a steal. Gary Jack looks like he's trying to carry this team back into it. Mackey. Christian Williams with the rock. Let's see. I think Kimball playing their best when they running that pick and roll, pick and pop, trying to get it going inside. When they're trying to force threes and trying to play hero ball, it is not looking good for them. And look, another play. If you get a screen right here, okay, that's their game. That's a pretty good possession, but and it still took a little while to develop. I still want to see Gary Jack go to the hole on that one or just try to get a better look. That wasn't too bad, though. Nakano with the rebound gets it out to Kamari. Mid-range look good. And now Nakano starting to press on the rebounds. I seen him get about 2 offensive rebounds and kick it out. He is 6'11". Kamari Rice now with 9 points. So a bit of a quiet game for Kamari. But his team with the convincing lead right now, up 15, doesn't have to force it. Just got to do what he do, feed the hot hand in Nakano, and get this victory. Khalil Griffin with the rock. Griffin to Mackey. Mackey to Ray Will. Ray Will, are you going to knock it down? No. They are trying to cover too much ground. And with a 15-point deficit in 2 minutes, it may be curtains. IMG is looking like they're going to just move the ball around, try to work some clock. They were playing a lot more fast-paced earlier, but now they're just chilling now, just trying to cruise to the finish line. 60-45. If Kimball doesn't start to do something like in a hurry, the curtains will close on their season. Jace Willis with the rock. They did slow down Nakano and Willis in this half, but they are not scoring the way they need to in this half. And that is what we... Oh, my God, Deshaun Nakano. This kid is just amazing. This kid is just like pure shooter. Ray Will trying to answer back, and that's the problem right there. That is the issue right there. You guys cannot play hero ball like that. You can't go tit for tat with a team like IMG. You have to just play your game, capitalize on them stops. You cannot play this brand of basketball against a team like this. KC saying GG's. He's writing them off. And yeah, this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. They're working the clock. Look how IMG's playing now. Backdoor cut. Gary Jack sleep. Not too often he sleep like that. And Kimball running, getting ran out of the gym here. IMG at home was just way too much for Kimball. Khalil Griffin trying all he can. 11 points on 4 of 10 shooting. Deshaun Nakano, 9 of 19. 28 points. And the crowd is singing, nah, 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 nah. As their team is just running these guys out the gym. Coach J.O., your team definitely didn't want it tonight, man. I don't know what it was. They tried to play hero ball down the stretch. Elected to try to match the threes of IMG. And now Kimball's season is over. So these guys will be, headed to the next level, wherever that may be for them. Nakano trying to add insult to injury with that one. Ray Will with the rock. Gary Jack with the rock. Let's see. Are they just going to dribble it out? I think they're just going to dribble it out now and take their loss. Coach Luzone says Cancun on 3 with the question mark. Wow. Coach J.O., they're letting you have it tonight. And that is going to close the curtain on the season for Kimball Academy. IMG will move on to the semifinals of the high school national tournament. And boy, oh boy, things are starting to heat up in this tournament. One more game left in round 1. And then we're headed to the semifinals. Can't wait to see what we got. On to the next round. Deshaun Nakano, man, just came out, lead through. IMG just wouldn't be denied in this one. That fast-paced offense got it back clicking after taking some bad losses to end the season. And in the first round, they get it done. They stuck to their brand of basketball through thick and thin, even though things went left. And Deshaun Nakano, great game for him. 28, 7, and 5. 1 turnover on the night. 9 for 28 for 15 from the 3-point line. This kid was lights out. Chase Willis struggled a bit. 5 of 18 with just 15 points on 3 of 10 shooting from the 3-point line. Only 30%, but that's still pretty decent, especially when you know your guy Nakano has your follow-up. Kamari Rice Jr. playing the game he needed to get the win, being a facilitator. And this is, scouts better take note. Early on, Kamari was doing his thing. Look at 30 points responsible for. And that's how you make impacts in different places, man. This kid, Kamari Rice Jr., early on was like showing he can be that guy, help leading his team on the scoring end. But now he's showing he can play his role as a point guard. And scouts are going to have to take notice. Julius Chapman, another good game as a big man, just playing his role to a T, 4 blocks. And you gotta love the effort. Josh Miranda doing his thing, 2 blocks, 1.8 rebounds. That's how he plays. That's what he wanted to be. He wanted to be a Dennis Rodman build. He said, look, I'm here to play defense and get rebounds. And that is what Josh Miranda does. Great game here tonight for IMG, man. They really played just a beautiful brand of basketball. Like I said, Jace Willis wasn't too comfortable. Kamari was just playing his role, but they just played their roles to a T. And you just seen it all just unfold, just perfectly for IMG in this one. Kimball had some times where they were making some good stops, but sticking to your brand of basketball is the name of the game, and that's what they did. Look at Kimball. Nobody, like, this has been a problem for Kimball all season. Look at these scoring numbers. Like, I almost feel bad for Coach J.O. because he went with defensive guys. Like, they recruited defensive guys. A lot of defensive guys went to that school, but nobody on that team was truly a scorer. And that was the problem for Kimball all year long. I'm surprised they even got through and made it to they won the state championship. So, that helped boost them and get them on this national tournament. But golly, like, these guys been struggling to score all season. Like, these are terrible numbers, guys. Gotta get something going. 40% for both Ray Will, and Khalil Griffin. Then Gary Jack, 3 for 12, 1 for 5. The 3-point shooting numbers is looking terrible outside of Roth and Christian Williams. It's just like truly struggling, guys. Truly struggling. Like, you gotta find a way to string it together, especially when it matters most. And like, the problems that they had all season is what killed them in this tournament, man. So really nothing to say in this one. Just what we know, man. Kimball just really didn't have any scores all season long. A lot of defenders, but you gotta put the ball in the basket. That's the name of the game, man. Defense is important, but you gotta get it in the basket, and that's just unfortunately something that they couldn't do all year long. And Coach J.O. and Kimball Academy is going home for good in this one. So now we're going to take it over to the team comparison. And I appreciate you guys for rocking with us, man. Check out those percentages. IMG 45% from the field, 40 from the three-point line. Kimball shooting 33% from both the three-point line and the field. 20-point loss. Kimball won in points in the paint. They won in bench points, but IMG won in second chance. IMG way more assists. IMG won the offensive rebounding battle, the rebounding battle, period. By a pretty good margin, so that helps too. And yeah, man, that was just tough. That was just a tough game for Kimball. And I apologize, J.O., man. I'm sorry. I know you tried hard all year. You really believed in these guys, but they just didn't answer the call for you, man. Yeah, man, that was it. But appreciate you guys for rocking with me. This is the Simulation Basketball Association. This is the High School Series 1 National Tournament. We have one more game of round 1, then we heading on to round 2, which is the semifinals. And guys, I appreciate you guys for sticking it through with us. We are growing and flowing. We are back with a bang. Season 2 on the way. Let me get a hashtag our league before we get out of here.